Welcome to Channel 343 News. North Korea threatens pain and suffering ahead of UN sanctions vote if harsh sanctions are finalized against the country at the United Nations Council meeting on Monday. Leader Kim Jong-un has warned the United States that it will pay a due price. North Korea's foreign ministry said in a statement published on state media that if the U.S. does write up the illegal and unlawful resolution, it would respond unkind. The Security Council is due to vote in New York on the U.S. drafted resolution to impose new restrictions on the rogue state following its sixth and largest nuclear test, carried out just over a week ago. Referring to the country by its acronym, the statement says the DPRK is ready and willing to use any form of ultimate means. The forthcoming measures to be taken by the DPRK will cause the U.S. the greatest pain and suffering it had ever gone through in its entire history. Hurricane Irma's wrath is finally coming to a close as it trails off as a tropical storm in the southeastern United States. To recap, Irma rose to a Category 5 hurricane with peak winds of 185 miles an hour. Comparatively, Hurricane Katrina saw peak winds of 175 miles an hour. Irma tied for the strongest hurricane ever recorded in the Atlantic Ocean to date and began making its first landfall in the Caribbean islands over the weekend and continued to head west as it clipped northern Dominican Republic and Cuba and proceeded further west before taking a sharp turn north through Florida. Its landfall into the U.S. occurred just after weakening to a Category 4 hurricane, though winds were still recorded at a dangerous 150 miles an hour. Southern Florida coast called for a mandatory evacuation in preparation for Irma, which was the largest in the country's history. Through all of Irma's destruction, at least 33 lives were lost between the Caribbean islands and Florida. Liberty University intercepts expectations with win against Baylor University. Liberty University beats Baylor during their first matchup of the season. This win is a big deal for Liberty football, who currently is in a 2-year transition from FCS to FBS. FBS is the top-level subdivision for college football in the U.S., and Liberty has stood their ground against a top-notch team. Liberty football coach Turner Gill spoke about the win, saying, quote, "It's not just about football, it's about Liberty University, to have an opportunity to know what this university is all about." Liberty University President Jerry Falwell made it possible for the entire school to get involved in celebrating this win by extending curfew so students could greet the football team on their way home. However, he did not stop there. President Falwell proceeded to cancel classes that Monday, tweeting, quote, "I heard a few thousand of you wanted classes canceled Monday. Enjoy the day off, Liberty U students. Way to go, Liberty football," end quote. "We are so excited for the Liberty Flames and will continue to be cheering them on as the season progresses." Here's a quick inside look at the team.
After the big win on Saturday, we went down to Williams Stadium for the Welcome Back rally and caught up with Liberty cornerback Chris Turner.
Well, we're doing pretty well. We had one of the best wins of Liberty's football history against Baylor. So we started the season off pretty well and went on to win our next 2 games. So we're currently 3-0. And we're just proud of how we keep fighting and how we're winning right now. So if we go out there and just play hard and play up to our ability and do the things our coach taught us to do, we definitely have a strong chance of going undefeated this year. The move to FBS is great. Man. It's one of our dreams as a football team to finally be on the level. And I feel like the level that we're playing at now is just proving that this is something that the Liberty football team should have done. And this is something that we're ready for. Play every game like it's your last game you're going to play. We got to go out there and play hard, and he just always tell us to play for Christ. And so that's what we do. Looking forward into the season. We have a kind of a tough game ahead of us next. We're playing Jacksonville State, one of the best teams in FCS football. Looking forward to the challenge. We're a very competitive football team, so we love to compete, and we're just going to get the dub.
Well, Flames fans, if you were on the field Saturday night to welcome back the team, you could feel the energy and see that they took it right into this weekend's win over Morehead State. Well, that's all we have for today. I'm Dominic Sarrazin. Thanks for tuning in to Channel 343 News.